Obviously, when we talk about corners, there are some names there that you know from last year and should be very, very familiar with. Kayin Lee and also Jay Crawford on the other side. They are back, ready to roll. Certainly made some great waves as a true sophomore and a true freshman. And you could make the case that that's their room. I think there's some others that we need to talk about in that regard. But what do you think about the returning of those two? Is it still their room? Where are we at on that?
Yeah, I think it is as we stand today because they've got the tape of playing in an Auburn uniform. I think this room lost a lot in attrition in terms of the portal, whether it be top to bottom. They lost a lot of depth, lost a lot of kind of the makeup of the entire room. So it's young, but they were able to add some guys who are big time players at other places in the portal. You talked about Rayshawn Pleasant. I think it's Rayon Strader. Strider. So I
Strader.
think
Sorry, we're going to mispronounce things a ton, folks.
that's
So.
right. Not Curvier, but Strader. Rayon Strader. I think those are two guys who I think are going to push Crawford and Lee, but in a good way. You don't lose a lot when they drop off in the rotation. And then, like we've been mentioning, it feels like in every group we've got really, really talented freshman guys who are coming in and are going to be trying to make the most of their time too. So this room looks good. To me, I feel like it's one of Auburn's strengths, and they only made sure of that more by adding these two guys in the portal.
Absolutely. Here's some names for you to know. We've already talked about Kayin Lee, Jay Crawford. You brought up Rayon Strader. Donovan Starr is a guy that I think people probably need to pay attention to as a freshman. Also, Blake Woodby, Devin Williams as well. You've got Amon Langanis, who's been here for a while too at that cornerback position. So. There's a lot here. Now that I'm saying it, didn't Devin hurt himself in the offseason, or am I mixing him up with somebody else?
I think he was hurt in high school.
Okay.
Like I think he tore an ACL late in high school. Auburn still honored that. Took him, but I don't think he's factoring in super much this year.
Okay, as soon as I said it, I wanted to make sure I clarified that because it felt like I had a little bit of a missed story there. But Donovan Starr, Amon Langanis, Kayin Lee, and Blake Woodby and a few others as well. Those three that we mentioned at the top feel like the best. If you had to pick maybe a fourth besides Jay Crawford, besides Rayon Strader, besides Kayin Lee, who might it be for you if you had to pick?
Rayshawn Pleasant.
Rayshawn Pleasant. That's the one that I forgot to mention too. A lot of hype around him is special teams too.
Yeah.
So I feel like we'll be talking about him a lot when it comes time, not just defensively, but special teams as well. So exciting group to watch for Auburn defensive back wise, at least for the corners this year.